150 more jobs are being lost at Wolverhampton City Council over the next 12 months as budget cuts bite.
And at the same time, £14 million being found for improvements to the city centre after a survey of 2,000 residents said that was their top spending priority. Ben Godfrey reports.
Wolverhampton struggled to attract major investment. Plans for a showpiece shopping precinct were wiped out by the recession. And there's increasing frustration because a quarter of all shops are now said to be empty.
They don't listen at all. It's just rubbish what they're doing now.
It's one of the worst in the country at the moment, so I think it's quite important. It needs a bit of a revamp.
It's beyond me what they're doing.
Today, the City Council listened, allocating an extra £14 million from its budget to freshen up the city centre. But it comes at a price, cuts elsewhere, and the loss of 150 more jobs.
There is no area which will not be properly investigated, and where we can make do with fewer middle management posts, we actually do that to make sure that the burden of cuts is spread right across the organisation.
Already in the past 9 months, 685 council jobs have gone. The authority's trying to save £73 million over the next 5 years. Perhaps one controversial decision the council's making is investing £14 million in improving the city centre. Yet, it's about to invest £15 million in improving its own offices. And that's raised eyebrows, especially as thousands of taxpayers were asked how council cash should be spent.
I'm sure they can do that for a couple of 3 years until the country and the town gets back on its feet.
If they feel the need to spend that much money on their own offices, I'm sure they have a good reason for doing that.
But the point about that spending is it enables us to bring people who are based elsewhere in the city into the civic centre, and that we will make £500,000 savings after the cost of the borrowing.
Council tax will be frozen, but critics say the latest job cuts go too far.
Cutting jobs at this moment is the worst possible decision. They really do have to look harder and deeper into their own world and the way in which they conduct business and cut elsewhere.
Tonight, the union Unison said it was seeking urgent talks over what the council is calling the Wolverhampton Challenge. Just how can you make savings and protect services? Ben Godfrey, BBC Midlands Today, Wolverhampton.
Detectives